Welcome to the Facebook tutorial on how to change your privacy settings. The screen that you're currently looking at is the control panel for the privacy settings of Facebook. You can be accessed by clicking the arrow by the home button and selecting privacy settings. You notice that my settings say custom, and that is because I have specified who can see what on my page. No one can look me up by my name or my email unless they already know that information. I do not have my page set to public. I have it set to private because a lot of employers now go fishing around on Facebook and Twitter trying to, catch dirt on people and use that as a tool to discriminate and not hire someone even if they're qualified for the position. If you go to edit settings for on how you connect, it gives you several options here. Who can look you up by your name? I've selected friends. And then you can also select everyone if you want your page to be public. On who can look you up using your email or phone number provided, well, I don't have that information on my page, but if you already have my phone number or my email, you could probably find me if we're not connected on Facebook at this time. You can also select everyone for public, and then you can let your friends of friends find you as well if they know that information. Don't know what that was. Keeps popping up. Anyway, also under this setting, you can also limit who sends you messages. I have friends only because chances are if we're not friends, you don't need to be sending me a message. Unfortunately, on friend requests, friends of friends can send you requests trying to up their contact list for whatever reason. But generally, if we haven't been acquainted in person at any point in time, I really wish, I was able to select, some if they had some other kind of selection for that. But unfortunately, at this time, they don't. And then for the timeline and tagging, since they've changed everything on the timeline, you can select who can post to your timeline and who can't. If you don't want anyone to be able to post to your timeline, you can select no one and basically lock your account. But those are the only two choices you have, friends or no one. But luckily, friends of friends can't post to your timeline. And then who can see what others post on your timeline? You can select everyone, friends of friends, or just friends, or friends except acquaintances. And I don't know if everyone has that selection, but I have two groups titled Close Friends and Acquaintances that allows me to do this, friends except acquaintances selection. But I just put friends on there. That way, it doesn't exclude any of my friends in case they inadvertently ended up on the acquaintance list. And then who can see posts you've been tagged in? I customize this to select only me. And then also I did this because sometimes, you might be tagging something that I don't like or want anyone else to see. It's a privacy thing. And then on reviewing posts friends tag me in, I approve every single one. And then you can review friends tags that you add onto your own post in Facebook, and I have that on as well. And then who can see tag suggestions when photos that look like me are uploaded? No one. And then under this, I have turned off all apps and platforms, websites, etc. because we get all these stupid game requests, and the game requests send them out on a regular basis. You have absolutely no control over it. It just does it automatically. So I've completely turned them off. I don't play any of the games anymore. And then under public search, my timeline is not public. Only friends can see me. So I have disabled public search. And then this post visibility, I'm not quite sure what that's all about, but I'm guessing it's if you've posted something in the past that you don't want someone else to see, i.e. a future employer or whatever. This is where you can go to limit who sees what you've posted in the past. I didn't really make any changes to that. And then, of course, you can add people to your blocked list and all the apps that you've blocked and everything. Every app on Facebook is listed under here. And along with all the users that I've blocked, and you can unblock them at any time. Now when you go up here to account settings, it gives general information. You can edit your name, your username, email, networks, languages, and everything. And this allows you to download a copy of your Facebook data. Not sure why you'd want to do that, but you can. And then also you can edit your timeline from here with all the general information, like your birthday. Like I only show the month and the day on my timeline for my birthday. And you can do your relationship status, political views, whatever languages that you speak. You can edit your high school information on here, the About Me section, add family, favorite quotations, and everything. And be sure and save these settings, because if you don't save it right here, the changes will not take effect. You can also add a mobile phone, a new screen name, address, but I don't know why anybody would want that information on their Facebook page in this crazy day and age. And so this is how it looks like. Then you can go back to account settings, and under security, I have secure browsing enabled, so people can't really hack in. They can try, but they haven't yet. And then notifications, you can change all your settings here as well. It tells you, who's done what this week, which I think is really silly and unimportant. And then it shows who has subscribed to you and who you've subscribed to. You can allow subscribers. Basically, these are, friends or friends of friends. If, they will receive anything that you post, but they won't be added as friends. They can subscribe to you, but they don't necessarily have to be on your friends list, which I think is kind of cool. And then, of course, the apps, it shows that my settings have been turned off. I don't have a mobile phone added onto here. Don't need it. This payment thing, we're going to be having to add a credit card, not too in the near future, for games and other crap. And then also you want to go to Facebook ads. They can pull pictures and personal information off your page if you don't edit these settings and everything. I don't allow anyone to use or take anything off my page, period. And then, where it says on the side of the page, oh, my friends like this, and, that's because, they may or may not like it. You don't know, but I'm pretty sure a lot of my friends don't like half the stuff that Facebook says that they do. They just haven't changed their settings yet. So that is it in a basic nutshell, and if you have any questions, you can reach me on Facebook.